And welcome back. It's time. Well, here's Charles, the producer. So you know what that means. Cinema Corner on tap. Charles, what do you have for us today?
Okay, so we're skipping the big screen today because I will admit I did not watch The Conjuring that came out this week. I know, but I didn't.
Deal.
I didn't want to watch all the other ones that came before it.
Okay. All right.
So-
I'll give you that.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk streaming right now.
All right.
Okay, so this one actually came out a couple weeks ago that I forgot about until I was kind of scrolling through trying to find something to watch this weekend, and I came across it. This is called The Thursday Murder Club.
Have
you heard of it?
I've seen it.
Oh, you watched it? Okay,
yes,
great.
I did.
Okay, so this is based on the 2020 murder mystery novel of the same name by Richard Osman. So 4 irrepressible retirees spend their time solving cold case murders for fun, but their casual sleuthing takes a thrilling turn when they find themselves with a real whodunit on their hands.
Yeah, all-star cast.
All-star cast: Helen Mirren, which she's great, Pierce Brosnan, Ben Kingsley, Celia Imrie, Naomi Ackie. Great cast. And there's some other familiar faces you'll even see in there. Tom Ellis. I love Tom Ellis. He's great. So like I said, this actually released back on Netflix on the 28th of August. It had a select, though, 30 theater release before that on August 22nd.
Really?
So very, very small theater release.
Yeah.
I wish it would have been a little bit wider, but you know what? One thing I will say I was surprised about was one of the production companies for this, the biggest one, was Amblin Entertainment.
Right.
Which we all know as Steven Spielberg's company. And so he's one of the producers for the film. It just didn't feel very Spielberg movie-wise to me,
Yeah.
you know? But it's a good one. Here's how I would compare it. It's very Hallmark meets Only Murders in the Building mixed with Knives Out.
That's a good way.
Yeah. I was like,
that's not bad.
yeah, that's kind of what it gave me a little bit of.
I'm not sure about the Hallmark part, but it's okay.
By Hallmark, I mean more of that like an easy casual watch. You know, it's nothing too intense or anything like that.
That is very true.
Not like Hallmark production quality or like, you know, where Hallmark used copy and paste for all of their films.
Yeah, no stranger came into town with snow and
Right.
Yes.
Santa Claus didn't pop up.
That's
and, you know.
no.
Yeah. No.
See, that's what I thought you meant.
No.
Okay.
Just the very easy going watch.
Yes.
Very simple kind of plot, I would say.
It was with terrific actors. It just flowed very nicely. I really liked it.
I did think that the first half was maybe a bit slow.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Once that second half got going, it started to really go, though.
Yeah. Well, you have to use that time, and they did it. I think beautifully to establish what's going on, bring characters in. So.
Yeah, you did get to know the characters. Now, had you read the books before?
I have not.
No? So, seeing some people's comments on it, if they've read the books, they're not the biggest fan of the adaptation, though.
Oh, okay.
So, I guess in the books, Emery's character Joyce is more of the lead and standout in the books, and she's how she is in the movie. She's quippy, funny, kind of that comedic relief, but she's the lead. Whereas for the film, Mirren's character Elizabeth is that lead.
That's true. I wouldn't have known that unless you told me. But
And
yeah,
so,
she's definitely the driving force.
And I mean, Helen Mirren's got a bigger name than Imrie, in my opinion. I mean, I don't really know her that much, Imrie.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably the case, maybe, but I'm not sure. But I mean, still, I thought, as somebody who hasn't read the books, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I love a good whodunit. And you know what? I think they did pretty good about not revealing who did it.
Yeah, I agree. It was well done, well kept, the secret.
Yes.
And, little turns of events here and there. And so it was very enjoyable. I watched it. It's been a couple weeks or so.
So you must have watched it right when it came out then.
Probably right about that time. And it was just like, oh, look. Because, you see who's in it and you go, that's probably a good show.
Right. I mean, I remember seeing the trailer and I was like, that's a great cast. So I feel like I've got to watch this one.
Yeah.
Now, counting the first book, which this movie is based on, there's 4 in the series, with the 5th one actually releasing this month, at the end of this month. So wouldn't be surprised if maybe we get some more in the series. Who knows? So it is streaming on Netflix already right now if you're looking for a good one.
Yeah,
So-
it is very good. It kind of caught me because I went, oh, is this a series?
Right.
Thinking like,
Only Murders?
Only Murders here, in the building. I thought, and then I looked at who was in it and I went, no, that's not going to be a series.
Right.
These are big stars.
Right.
But I could see, sequels to it. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I look forward to it if there's some more. It definitely gives me more of that, like the Pierre series as well, like Death on the Nile, Murder on the Orient. It also gives that vibe as well. Poirot, yes, thank you. Poirot.
Yeah.
Definitely gives me that vibe.
Yeah, and I'm liking Pierce Brosnan more and more in some of the things he's doing.
Yeah, I liked his accent was fun that he
Yeah.
threw on there for it since it takes place in the UK. So, obviously Tom recommends it as well.
I do.
So
I do.
there you go. You got Tom's approval for a movie for once.
Just because I've seen it.
Yeah, that's true. Very rare, I feel like. So, moving on, I've got one that comes out today. So this is called Somnium. A small-town transplant takes a job working the overnight shift at Somnium, a mysterious experimental sleep clinic where dreams are made real, but as she works her way to make it in Hollywood.
Okay.
But things start to get strange and unsettling as Gemma finds herself trapped in a nightmarish spiral as she discovers a darkness lurking within the clinic walls. Ooh, yes. So taking on our hopeful small town transplant Gemma is Chloe Levin. And I'm not too familiar with her in all honesty. But she brings her all in this role. And honestly, she's really good with all the emotions that this character goes through. She really puts it all out there.
Okay.
And honestly, I could see her blowing up in the future, So this is more of a smaller indie film.
Yeah.
But
She's good.
everybody starts somewhere,
Sure.
They don't all get their blockbuster instantly. So.
Yeah. Is the plot and the movement and everything good?
It can be a little interesting, I'll say.
Okay.
It's not hard to follow or anything. But
Right.
It's just very, let's say trippy. Trippy might not be the right word, but it's classified as horror. But I would consider it more of a psychological thriller.
Okay.
Because it's
All
not
right.
like scary. It's definitely more.
It's not a slasher film.
Yeah,
or
it's not a
anything
slasher
like that.
film
Okay,
at
all right.
all.
I'll go with that.
So, and it kind of focuses on part of it hits on the difficulty of making it in Hollywood. But then also it shows how far some people will go to achieve their dreams and their hopes and their wants, So, which everybody can relate to. Everybody has a hope, a dream, something they want to achieve.
And you have the kind of people who will do just about
Yes.
anything. Yes, I got it. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so there's actually won quite a few awards at festivals across the world, including the Audience Award at the Chattanooga Film Festival and the Brooklyn Horror Film Festival.
Very good.
So,
all right.
like I said, it's horror, but I wouldn't consider it like true scary horror.
Yes.
It falls in that horror category. But the writer and director Rachel Kane actually wrote the first draft of this though back in 2011, and it took 13 years for her to complete the script. So it's finally gotten here. It's made on a shoestring budget. There was 2 phases of getting the money for the film. Yep. One of them was a Kickstarter where she met on Instagram and everything like that. So even though it's that's got that shoestring budget, it looks really good. It has really good lighting and cinematography.
There are some terrific movies out there that have been done on a shoestring compared to a big studio production.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's streaming today to rent or own on Apple TV and Prime Video. So now moving on, I got one that comes out for you this weekend. This is called Bang Bang, a sports drama. So Tim Blake Nelson stars as Bang Bang Rosowski, an eccentric retired boxer obsessed with rectifying the sins of his past. So it's a real raw and emotional film in all honesty. Tim Blake Nelson, I really like him anyways,
Yeah.
but he just really brings it all in this one. He's got a ton of critical acclaim surrounding this role. So he really just puts all. It's not exactly like a sports drama you'd expect. So we've had a lot of sports films come out, in recent years.
Yeah.
And the plot of almost any sports film feels like Kirsten starts out, they reach their first objective, something takes them down, and then they have to build themselves back up to reach wherever they end up at. Whereas this one focuses more on where the fighters end up after their big success rather than how they reach the top.
Okay.
So Tim Blake Nelson's character, we see him at his lowest point basically, and he's trying to
others may have forgotten what he
as I said, rectify his past basically.
Yes.
So it's definitely a little different than those normal ones,
Okay.
which I think is, you need something that's not always the same plot-wise.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that gets a little boring after.
Oh, absolutely. It definitely explores the themes of family, legacy, redemption, which everybody can relate to, you know.
Sure.
So, it does have a local tie too, a Missouri tie.
Oh, well, that's local-ish.
Yes, local-ish. So one of the producers is actually from Russellville, Missouri, and his name is Cole Payne. So, and he actually has a production company up at the Lake of the Ozarks. And
Really?
he's a big proponent for the film industry here in Missouri.
Hey.
So,
Good on you, Cole.
so the Bang Bang actually hits theaters this Friday in select theaters. So I'm hoping Alamo will bring it.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Absolutely.
So that's what we've got so far this week. But now this weekend, we've got some interesting releases, let's say. So we've got The Long Walk. And this is based on a Stephen King novel.
Yeah.
So I have seen good reviews about this film. Mm-hmm. For their premiere, they actually had some people come. And so the plot is basically, not to give too much away, these people join this walk where basically if they stop walking, they die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for one of the premieres, they had people in the audience on treadmills walking at the pace that they're walking in the film.
I had heard that.
Yes. I was like, I honestly wish I could have participated in that because that's so cool. So then if you got tired and stopped walking during the film, you booted out.
Can't see the rest of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen the audiences that have seen this film.
Yeah.
It gets you, apparently.
Well, I would imagine so.
I'm excited for that one.
Okay. The Walk.
The Long Walk.
Long Walk.
Yes.
The Long Walk. All right.
So then also, if you're a fan of this, the new Downton Abbey, the grand finale comes out this weekend. I know
that's what I heard.
Our host, Jeremy Rabe, is over the moon about it,
Okay.
but I will not be seeing this one. I'm not into the Downton Abbey
I haven't
franchise.
seen one of them.
I haven't either.
Okay.
So, and then also, one that you might not have expected to happen, we have Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues.
Yes.
So, I have not actually seen the first one. And
You should see it.
it's not streaming,
I know it's not.
which is disappointing.
You should see it anyway.
I'll see if I can find it somewhere to watch.
You probably can. It is at points absolutely stupid funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I will have to find it then.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for that one.
You gonna go watch in theaters?
I might.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, you need sound. You've got to have good sound. This is a band. This is one of the most incredible rock and roll bands you will ever hear in your life.
Okay. I will have to find the first one then, so I can watch the second one.
Yes.
Now moving on to what we have streaming this week. We have some Friday releases.
Okay.
So coming up Friday on HBO Max, we have Warfare. That one was pretty good.
Okay.
It's got a big cast to it, in all honesty. But then also on Hulu Friday, we have I Don't Understand You with Nick Kroll and Andrew Reynolds.
Okay, that could be fun.
I haven't seen that one, so I'm excited for it to come out this weekend.
Okay.
And then we have a new Netflix original on Friday called The Wrong Paris with Miranda Cosgrove. So I'm kind of interested in that one. She thinks she's part of this reality show, dating show that's going to Paris, France.
Yes.
It's Paris, Texas.
Of course.
So we'll see how that one turns out. I do love Miranda Cosgrove, so.
Okay. I kind of like the whole idea.
Yeah, right. And that's what we've got this week.
That's it?
That's it.
That's kind of a bunch.
It is. And, I mean, we've got a lot coming up in the future, too. So.
All right. So, a lot good coming up in the future and in the very near future. And here's where you can find out about all those things coming your way. Cinema Corner. There it is.